Bonjour everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, bonne année 2019. I hope you are doing well. It's been a while, I know, a week, let's say. I took a week off. If you didn't know, I was in Paris during the holidays to spend some time with my family, and I wanted just to take the most of it and to enjoy it at the fullest with my family and friends. So that's why I took a week off, but I'm back on track. I'm back for 2019. I hope you had an amazing New Year Eve with your family and friends, and today's video we are getting back into our Get Ready With Me Shop My Stash edition. So today we are revisiting some old favorites but also some forgotten products. So I feel like it's a good way just to revisit the makeup we have, and also for you at home, if you do have those products and you don't see them anymore on YouTube, at least you can see them in my channel, and we can play with them together. So if you want to see what product I'm gonna be using on my little face right here, just keep on watching. Alright, so if you can see, I cut my hair very short this time with the fringe, and I really wanted to go very short this time around because I wanted like to have a drastic new haircut for 2019. And without further ado, let's just get started, shall we, with our primer. So the primer of the choice today, I will be using the Olay Anti-Wrinkle 2-in-1 Instant Hydration Plus Wrinkle Smoother, and this one really reminds me of the Smashbox Primerizer. So it's a good alternative if you're on a budget. It's such a good primer, and I tend to forget about it, but it's such a really good one, especially for the colder month, because it hydrates, it smooths out your fine lines, your texture. It's really good and lightweight on the skin, and plus it makes your makeup last longer. So it's a really good one. Then for my lips, I will be using the Tony Moly Lip Balm in a honey scent. Yeah, it smells really good. Look at this beauty here. I love it. I love the packaging. Tony Moly really makes beautiful packaging as well. There you go. So how was your New Year Eve, guys? Did you go to see your family, your friends, or did you stay where you live? Tell me about it in the comment section. I would love to know. So for my under eye, before applying my base, I will be using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector in the shade Medium. This corrector, I like it, but it tends to dry out quite easily and quite fast. That's the only downside of this corrector, because yeah, it does get dry quite quickly. But it's a good one if you're on a budget as well. But I do prefer my Bobbi Brown because it's more liquidy than this one. But it's fine, it still covers my dark circle. So yeah, for me, I went to Paris. It was such an amazing time. My son really enjoyed his time with his grandma, and my baby girl was glued at me. Oh yeah, she was really glued at me. She didn't want me to be away. She wanted me to be next to her all the time. But then she got used to being in a new environment, so she did have a good time at some point during the holiday. Then for my base, I will be using the BB cream from Herborium, and it's the Baby Skin Effect Makeup Care Face Cream 5-in-1, and it has an SPF of 20, and I have it in the shade Doré. This one I haven't been using it for a while, so I really miss this one too, because it's such a good BB cream, but it has more coverage than a BB cream. I feel like it's in between the CC cream and the foundation. It really has a beautiful coverage, and it applies really easily with your fingers. You don't have to work really hard with it, and it has a beautiful finish as well. It has like a satin matte finish, I want to say. Yeah, it's such a beautiful everyday base. I love it. But I just stopped using it as well. You know, when you have so much makeup, you tend to forget even your best product. You tend to forget them. But this one is a really good one. I need to use it more often. So for concealer, I will be using the NARS the Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Ginger. This concealer, I remember raving about it so much. It is a full coverage concealer, which is great, and this is what I'm looking for any concealer. So it does a really good job of covering your dark circle. It's very lightweight as well. It has a soft matte finish, as the name says, and I feel like it really hairbrush my under eye. It's such a beautiful product. And again, I'm not using it that often, and I should, because look at that, look at this coverage, and it also brightens as well at the same time. I'm really liking this. Seriously, it's beautiful. Are you like me? Like, do you have makeup that you tend to forget but you love? Because I'm really struggling with that. And this year, I don't know about you, you need to tell me your resolution for 2019, but this year I really want to make a point to not buy that much of makeup this year, even though, and you're gonna see it very soon on my channel, when I was in Paris, I did go to Sephora, of course, but I did pick up product that I've been eyeing about it, not just as a whim like that. I really did want this product to try them out, so I'm happy I got them. So you're gonna see them very soon on my channel. But beside that, I really want to make a point to not buying much makeup anymore, and if I do, it has to be very wise, it has to be really well thought, and it has to be something that really gonna add a value to my collection, and not just something that I will gonna put aside after filming a video with it for one time. It's such a great concealer as well to cover any spot you may have, any discoloration, any hyperpigmentation as well. It really does it all, seriously. You see? Really nice coverage, very pretty on the skin, very lightweight, and really covers really well. This concealer, you're gonna see it way more often in the next videos, because definitely it's a must-have, and I just forgot about it and I feel bad because it's such a beautiful product. Then to set my under eye, I will be using the Kat Von D brightening powder in the shade Petal. This, I don't really use it, not because I don't like it, just because the packaging is such a mess, and every time I use it I ended up putting powder everywhere, all over myself, all over my lap, my clothes, my table, and this is such a pain in the air to be polite. Just the packaging is awful, seriously. That's the only downside, is the packaging. It's such a difficult packaging, but the powder itself, it's a really good one. It brightens the under eye, you see, really beautifully. So I like that powder for this reason, but the packaging makes me just not want to use it, you know, because it's just having powder everywhere. That's not my kind of life. I don't want that. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about it, but the powder itself, it's a pretty powder. Then to set the rest of my face and to give an extra coverage to my base, I will be using the Bare Mineral, the Blemish Remedy, and this one I have it in the shade Clearly Silk 05, and this is not just a powder, it's actually a loose foundation powder. And the reason why I'm using this one, first of all, because it's a blemish remedy, and I do have some spots coming through my skin that I got it yesterday, I don't know from where. I think it's from the cheese, because right after eating that cheese I started to have those little spots here, plus when I touch them they're a little bit painful. So this is really great for those kind of things, because it really works on your imperfection, on your acne if you have, or on your spots if you have, with any problematic you may have on your skin. It will help, just to help your skin feels better and looks better as well. So I'm gonna use that for this reason only. But it's a really good powder, and the ingredient in it, it's really good for your skin as well. It has tea tree oil, it has other ingredients that really help out your skin to look and feel better. And I'm using the brush that comes with it. Well, you have to pay it separately, but it comes with this foundation. And it's great because it's small and dense, so it really applies the foundation really well. It doesn't make the powder go everywhere, and can be very precise where you want to apply your powder. Then for bronzer, I'm gonna be using my oldie but goodie, the Solar Powder from Soap & Glory. You have two shades, one lighter, one darker. And what I like to do is I like to mix both. It really bronzes your face nicely. I like it. And it is a beautiful bronzer from the drugstore. So about resolution, let's talk about it a little bit. This year, well, I'm sharing mine obviously, but I really want to hear yours as well. So please share them in the comment below so we can, you know, start a conversation. And this year, I really want us guys, really you, yes, you that is watching me, that start conversation, because there is no such a thing that, you know, putting out a video, working on a video, talking to you guys through that camera and not having any feedback, not having any conversation engaged. This is really hard for a creator like me, because if I do videos, it's not just for making them, you know, it's really for me to build, and for us actually to build this community online, this group of friends online. And I'm really looking forward for 2019 to really make this community, this group of people, you know, more bounded, you know, more sharing stuff together. I'm really looking forward to it. For blush, I'm going to be using also a oldie but a goodie from Too Faced, and it's the Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Peach Beach. This packaging though, it's to die for. I just love it. It's a bit bulky, that's for sure, let's be honest, but it's so cute, it's so beautiful, and I don't use it. Why? Because it's so bulky that I put it in my drawer, and I don't really go much to my drawer to pick up stuff, so that's why I don't really use it much. But this is such a beautiful blush as well. It has 3 different shades. They are all very shimmery though, but that's why I like to use a little bit also on my cheekbones to give that extra sheen, you see. And it's such a beautiful color, plus it really suits my skin tone perfectly as well. So I was saying, yeah, resolution. We're gonna get it. Baya, get your life together, please. So for highlighter, I will be using the Pixi Aspi Nova collaboration in the shade Santorini Sunset. So for this year, I really want to make my life better. So what I mean by that is that I really want to accomplish positive things, you know, like for example, I want to keep thinking positively. So I don't want to let, because I'm a very sensitive person. I am a Cancer, so if you are Cancer like me, you know what I'm talking about. I'm very like empathize with people. I really feel what they feel, and I also pay attention to so many little details, and I shouldn't. Sometimes details really make my mood down, and I don't want that anymore. So I'm really trying this year to not pay too much attention on what people could think about me, and trying to be stronger about that and to be more confident within myself, not to let those people just making me feel not stressed out but more like anxious, because I do have anxiety. I did talk a little bit about it in one of my previous Get Ready With Me, but because of that I tend to really get anxious about tiny little details of people's behavior towards me, even though maybe it's not something very important for them, but to me it's like very important, the way how they act towards me, or what they say to me, or the way how they talk to me, or things like that. And I tend to really pay attention to all of these details, and sometimes it really like mess up with my mood, and I don't want that anymore. So that's one of my priority this year, is to work on myself about how I manage the feel I've got from people's behavior. So I don't know if that makes sense, but this is what I'm gonna try to do this year. And also I really want, like as I said, to make my life better in different many actions. So I want to, first of all, for example, my YouTube channel, I really want to also improve my time management when it comes to YouTube, when I do my videos, when I edit them. Because when you see a video of mine, for example, that lasts for 10 minutes, let's say, it's like up to 2 days of me working on that video. And when I say working on that video, it's everything. It's from the filming to the editing part, but also the uploading, the description, the links, the photo, the thumbnail you see, all the little details that comes to that video. I work on it, and it takes me up to 2 days just to work on one video. So when I do like 2 videos a week, it's almost 4 days of work for me behind the scene. And I really want to be smarter about that. I want to work smarter, to work better, and I want also to like have quality time with my family, with my children, over editing, over working behind the scenes. So I need to find a way, let's say, to work better. That's what I want to say. So we'll see how it's gonna go. This highlighter is stunning, guys. This is beautiful. Why I'm not using it anymore? Why this baby I'm not using it anymore? Can you see that from the drugstore? Hello Beautiful. Yes, this is a beautiful highlight. It's very goldish, but a beautiful gold one. So the Pixi Santorini Sunset, if it's still on the market, you may want to give it a go, because that is stunning. So for my eyes, I'm going to play with the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsession. I did use it quite often off camera, but on camera I think I used it just a couple of times, which is a shame because this palette is everything I like. You've got all the shade that is right up my alley. You've got your brown, you've got your transition shade, you've got your setting shade, you've got your darker shade, your plum shade, corally shade, this beautiful goldish shade for your lid. Look at that. Stunning. I love this palette so much. So we're gonna be playing with this one today, but first I'm gonna apply a primer for my lid, and this is the L'Oreal Eye Paint. I have it in the shade 306 Nudist. This eye paint is beautiful because it really gives you a little bit of a tint to your eyelid, which I love, and it also makes your eyeshadow pops as well, which is great. I love that. Easy to use. You can even use it on its own if you like it, because the tint is quite strong, I wanna say. So it's like a one-stop eyeshadow as well. It's such a good eye paint for your lid. So another resolution I really want to do this year is to listen to more podcasts. I love listening to podcasts so much. The two I'm listening at the moment really help me so much with my motivation, with my struggle, with my insecurity, with my confidence, with everything in life. When it comes to my work life, not really, because I'm not getting paid when I do YouTube videos, but I like to say it also work life, because it's a lot of work as well behind the scene. So it will help me with my family life as well. It will also help me to manage my time between making videos, spending time with my family, and also pursuing my dream, pursuing my goals, my plans, because I have other plans I really want to make happen this year. So it really helped me, and I highly recommend you guys to listen to podcasts if you don't yet, because it's a changing game. Seriously, for anything in life, it's a changing game. First, I'm gonna be using that cream shade into my crease a little bit, just to set my lid, even though the paint I use doesn't really need to be set. It's just to apply a lighter base. Then I'm going to be using that light brown matte shade still into my crease. I'm gonna take that plummy matte shade as well, just in my outer corner. And yeah, so we'll see guys, but I really hope I will hit that milestone, because it's so important for me. You know, when you make videos, you don't make them for no one. You make them for people. You make them for people to watch them. You make them for people to interact with you. You make them to change people's life, or at least to make them feel better. And that's why I'm doing that, just to make people feel better, just to share what I love, and also to talk to people just in general, you know. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. So if it's not working, what's the point, you know? It's just frustrating for me. And yeah, so we'll see how it's gonna go, but hopefully I will hit that milestone, hopefully. And you guys, do you have any milestone? Do you have any goals? What do you do to keep yourself motivated? For me, what I do is I'm looking back and I'm seeing where I'm from, what I have done so far, and oopsie, it's not a video of by if I'm not dropping something. And I like to see what I have done so far, and that's make me keep going. But also what makes me keep going is the comments of some people that always come back to my channel, always come back to my videos, and always leave beautiful comment. And when I see that, that's what makes me want to make more videos for those people who took the time to watch, took the time to comment, really like made me feel that I did have an impact to them. And this is the most rewarding feeling ever. And that's what kept me going with my YouTube channel, at least. And in general in life, I like to set goals because that's what kept me going as well forward, you know. And that's what you should do as well. You should set goals for yourself for 2019. Of course, it has to be goals that can be achievable, but also why not making goals that are crazy goals? Because you know, people that make crazy goals, most of the time they reach out to their goals and they make them happen somehow. And you shouldn't just, you know, live your life just to live your life and survive. Try to make the most of it and to really enjoy your life as the present goes, because we never know what happened tomorrow. We never know what happened for your future. So try to really enjoy the present, your family, your children if you have children, your friends, cherish your friends, cherish your parents. And it's very important. And to really make me keep going is, as I said, listening to people that are positive, listening to people that really want to make you feel good as well. And you can find that on podcast. This is where I get all my good energy, my good vibes, my good motivation from those people, because they know the stuff, really. I said I didn't want to go crazy, isn't it? So why I'm doing a smoky eye now? Why? I'm so happy I'm back to my Get Ready With Me's Shop My Stash, because I love this kind of video to watch, first of all, and I love making them as well because it's the time where we can sit down, we can chat, we can relax, we can chill, we can share our experiences, we can give each other advices, recommendation. And I love this kind of videos because it really lifts me up, and I hope I do lift you up as well in somehow, in some ways, type of form. And I really hope I'm just touching your heart and I make you feel good, I make you feel better as well, because those videos are meant to do that for you guys. I'm taking with my fingers that beautiful shimmery gold shadow all over my lid. Wow, that is beautiful. I have so many new makeup, guys, so many new makeup I need to film with. I may do 3 videos this week because I still need to put out my Black Friday part 2. I still haven't done it and it's still like on my computer, so I need to work on this one. And I promised you I was going to upload this one, so I will do it this week, I feel like. For my lower lash line, I'm going back to that light matte brown shade. I'm gonna try to eat healthier, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to, because I'm such a junky food, but we'll see. That's one of the things I really want to do as well. I'm not gonna work out because I never do. I always try to work out, but I always ended up failing, so I'm not even gonna mentioning it as a resolution because I know I'm gonna fail. But eating healthy, I think I'm capable of that. For my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going back into that Pixie highlighter. Are you a believer of resolution? Are you those kind of people who just don't do resolution because you don't really believe in them? I'm really curious to know, so let me know. For my waterline, I will be using the NYX Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Bronze. For mascara, an oldie but a goodie, I used to rave about this mascara, is the Maybelline Total Temptation. It smells so good. It has coconut oil, it has castor oil, which are amazing to just help the growth of your lashes. But this one is the end. I'm almost out of it. Then for the brow, I will be using the Total Temptation again, the brow pencil in the shade medium brown. And to set my brow, I will be using the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumber in the shade medium dark. I will be lining my lips with the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the shade Eastern Snob. Do you remember this one? Everyone was raving about Eastern Snob. Apparently it's the dupe from the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's very pink though. This one is retractable as well. No need to sharpen up. And then for lipstick, I will be using a lipstick from Max Factor and it's in the shade Rosewood. Remember Rosewood as well? It was very well loved, this one. Oh yeah, it's a pretty pink. Usually I'm not very into pink, but this one is more like in a mauvey side of the pink. And I love that. It's very creamy, very comfortable and very pigmented as well. I'm really liking this lipstick. And to finish off the look, I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. And there you go guys, that's the final makeup look using my oldie but goodie product that I tend to forget. And seriously overall, but I'm loving every single product we tried out today, and I'm really liking the eyes, the lips, the base, the highlight. Seriously, everything is just beautiful. I hope you did like this video. I hope you found it a little bit inspiring, and I hope, I don't know, I helped you in somehow, and I hope you learned something from this video. And I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my videos in 2018, for taking the time to leave a comment, for taking the time to hit that subscribe button, to be here, to be a rendezvous for my videos. It means so much to me as well. So thank you again for this beautiful 2018 together. I hope 2019 will be even better. I hope you're gonna reach out your goals, you're gonna make your dreams come true. I wish you all the success in the world, all the happiness in the world, and I cannot wait to create more videos for you guys because I have so many in mind, so many for 2019. I hope you will be au rendezvous. I hope you will come back, and if you are not subscribed already, I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave. And if you did like this video, please give a thumbs up, share with your friends. I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay beautiful. Mwah. Et encore une fois, one more time, bonne année, happy new year 2019, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.